This creepy incident was documented by a guy named Alexander. He had just moved into a new apartment, and according to him, the weirdness started on day one. During a casual walkthrough video he was filming for his family, the camera accidentally caught something that definitely wasn't supposed to be there. A few days later, things got worse. One night, while looking out at the building across from his, he noticed that same female figure again, just standing there, staring, apparently right at him. But did you catch the scariest part? When he turns to talk to his friend, the figure is suddenly right next to him, inches away, and his friend doesn't even react. Alexander's still trying to figure out what it was. A ghost? A glitch? Or something worse? One thing's clear. There's definitely something off about that apartment. And the longer he stays there, the more dangerous it might be. A paranormal investigation team led by Saya went out to a remote, abandoned ranch. According to the locals, this place is cursed. Not just one, but several jinns have been spotted there. And no, it's not just local folklore. There are real eyewitness accounts. That's where their journey begins. The old, creepy house greets them with dead silence, until something invisible suddenly knocks over a cart right in front of them.
Oi! Allah, ya Khudam! यार ये इसकी आवाज आई थी.
Later, they reach the washroom, and that's when the real nightmare begins.
ओ ये देखें, खुरम ये देखें, ये सिंक भी टूटा हुआ है. आवाज आई है खुरम इधर से. सुनिए आपने? हाँ जी. ये
It seems the team didn't notice what happened in the mirror, but we did. And that's not all. They enter another room and catch some movement out of the corner of their eyes. Something, or someone, watching them from behind a wall.
क्या आप अपनी मौजूदगी का एहसास दोबारा दिला सकते हैं?
क्या आप बगैर नुकसान पहुंचाए?
शाहिद,
क्या हुआ खुरम?
इधर से किसी ने झांका है.
इधर से?
शाहिद, इधर से किसी ने झांका है. इधर से कोई देख रहा था. मैंने खुद देखा है. इधर से जैसे कोई देख ही नीचे हुआ है.
You can actually see a dark head peek out for just a second. They rush over, but no one's there. Saya says the place is literally packed with jinn energy. You can feel it everywhere. And that's why they promise to return, to dig deeper and find out what's really hiding inside this cursed ranch. This girl was walking alone down an empty road at night when she suddenly noticed something strange. A creepy figure perched in a tree. But instead of running like any sane person would, she decided it was definitely worth filming. Let's take a look.
Belakang tu. Itu dia. Assalamualaikum. Hai. Assalamualaikum. Kejap. Selfie dulu. Ren. Untuk rambut glowing. Asyik tukar-tukar rupa je. Kenapa?
A terrifying face with long hair just staring into the camera. And the weirdest part? The girl doesn't scream or call for help. She just starts casually talking, like she's running into an old friend. Yes, it looks super freaky, but savvy viewers quickly figured out it was just an AI-generated fake. It happened in a quiet village during a routine fire department drill. The firefighters were doing a planned burn of an old abandoned house, just standard training. One of them decided to record it, but what the camera caught was far from ordinary.
No, better not be.
Graham and Logan better be out there. We're out. Oh, I am, but... Yeah, hey, Graham and Autumn, y'all get out.
Nope, your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. It really is a human figure flickering in the flames before disappearing instantly. That's not smoke, not collapsing beams. It was something alive, and it looked exactly like a person. But there shouldn't have been anyone inside. Buildings are always checked before burns like this. Some say it was a spirit, a ghost that had been living in that house, forced out by the fire. Others try to explain it away. Maybe it was just light, smoke, and our brains filling in the blanks. But in my opinion, that figure was way too clear to be just an illusion. This video hit the internet and went viral almost instantly. It shows a woman in white sitting alone in the water, head down, on the shore at night. The footage was captured around 3 a.m. by a police patrol on Ponta Negra Beach in Brazil. Let's watch.
Ei, mulher, tá bem aí? Mulher? Vai lá, Thiago, pega no ombro dela.
Bora, Brady.
Não, pô, tu quer ir lá, Brady? Sai daí, pô.
É doido, né, pô? E aí? Tô, Brady. Vamos pro.
Bora, velho. Aqui, ó, o varal aqui, ó. Vai.
Ela tá falando, pô.
Tá murmurando, pô. Vai fazendo. Nossa, é a oração da macumba, tá?
Querida.
O Braz tá pedindo de pegar nela.
Bora, Brady, bora, Brady.
Deixa aí, velho. Deixa aí, pô. Tem um monte de doido aqui na rua.
As you can see, the officer tried to approach her but stopped short. He later reported that she was muttering something. Strange, broken phrases in an unknown language. Commenters immediately jumped in. Some are convinced she was performing a dark ritual. Others think she might have been high on something. There's been no official statement, but one thing's for sure, the whole thing looks like a straight-up scene from a horror movie. This video first popped up on Facebook. The person who filmed it claims they caught a real Bigfoot. According to them, they saw the hairy giant while hiking in the woods. They swear it's Bigfoot. The look, the movement, everything matches the classic descriptions. But here's the twist. As the creature walks, it suddenly turns its head and looks right into the camera. Then it just keeps going. And the way it moves is odd, kinda human, but off. Also, this thing seems smaller than what people usually report. Not really giant-sized, so maybe it's a younger Bigfoot. Or maybe it's just some dude in a suit messing around and pretending to be a cryptid. A lot of creepy stuff happens right in front of us, and we just don't notice. Luckily, or unluckily, modern tech catches more and more of what we used to miss. That's what happened in this house. One night, the security system was triggered. At first, everything looked fine, but the motion alert kept bugging the homeowner, so he checked the footage and was completely stunned. You can clearly see a small, semi-transparent figure appear out of nowhere. It looks like a child, one the owner swears doesn't exist. The figure walks around, then grabs a mop and moves it like it's playing. It all looks way too real to be a camera glitch. And the guy insists he has no kids. No one else was home. So what was that? A ghost? A hallucination? Or is the owner just a clever clout chaser spinning a viral story? Let us know what you think. This security footage was recorded in Manchester, UK, inside a regular old insurance office. The first few minutes are uneventful, but then something seriously strange starts happening. Things are already feeling creepy, but it gets way worse when an invisible force starts violently rattling the doorknobs. Like it's desperately trying to break into one of the offices. But why? No one knows. In the comments, people started arguing. Is this real or just a well-executed fake? There's no clear answer, so it's up to you to decide. Sophia, a teenager known for her cheerful videos, recently shared a scary story about strange events in her home. She mentioned that she's been troubled by odd and inexplicable occurrences, unexpected noises at night, and a sense of an unknown presence. One rainy day, Sophia decided to record a video showing the stormy weather and the dim atmosphere in the house. Did you notice the dark figure in the background that turned its head? Sophia, who was home alone, only noticed it while rewatching the recording. She still can't explain what it could have been. Recently, this disturbing video was posted on Reddit in the paranormal and mysticism section. The footage was recorded on July 14th this year by a security camera installed on a city street somewhere in Romania. In the video, we see an expensive car parked next to a house. And then, around 4:30 a.m., this happens. Out of nowhere, a strange, eerie creature appears, slowly passing by the car and leaning on its side. Many people in the comments seem to agree that it's some kind of humanoid reptilian. However, I think it could very well be an ordinary, but very old and sick person. The other question is, where was he going at this late hour? Little is known about this video. A group of young people snuck into an abandoned school at night in search of thrills, and they found them.
야,
너 왜 그래?
나와봐. 얘들아.
First, someone noticed a strange face. Then they heard the sound of a piano, and the group hurriedly left the building. The question remains, was it a prank, a staged act, or a real ghost in the school? While driving through the city, a driver noticed something strange and frightening on the road. So he pulled out his phone and started recording. It's clearly visible that the passenger on the motorcycle is missing a head, but how is that possible? And why didn't the police standing nearby stop him? What do you think? Drop your theories in the comments, it'll be interesting to read. A young Italian woman recorded a disturbing video in her backyard. The footage shows one of the swings moving by itself, as if someone invisible were sitting on it. But if that doesn't seem strange enough, there's also a frightening face peeking over the fence. At first, it's hard to spot, but upon closer examination, you can see its strange, almost alien-like features.
Raga, ci sta... aiuto. C'è un viso strano lì. Porco due!
It's unclear if the swing's movement is related to this figure. Who could it be, and what does it want? This video from 2023, showing a little girl from Beijing climbing a wall like Spiderman, has literally blown up social media worldwide. In the footage, you can see her easily climbing all the way up to the ceiling and then casually watching TV from up there. This unusual behavior was first noticed by her mother on a surveillance camera set up in their living room, causing her to feel alarmed and confused about what might be going on with her daughter. Such an unnatural position near the ceiling immediately brings to mind thoughts of something paranormal and creepy. So, has a demon really possessed her daughter, or could she be a future superhero? In reality, I think the explanation is much simpler. Weeks of intense practice, and there you have it. A truck driver in Monterrey, Mexico, found himself at the center of a strange incident during a routine night shift on March 31st, 2024. He completed a night trip without any issues, but later, when the dash cam footage was reviewed by the company's security team, they discovered something chilling. Around 3 in the morning, a strange, pale woman in old-fashioned clothing appeared beside the driver. This baffled both the security team and the driver himself, as he insisted that he was alone in the cab all night. Some think it was a ghost, while others believe the woman was real, and that the driver may have memory lapses or something to hide. However, the lack of footage showing her appearance has led some to suspect this was all staged. This incredibly old video, which was successfully digitized and restored, is unique because for over 40 years it contained footage of an unknown creature that went unnoticed. The footage was taken back in 1966 in the small town of Ballina in Northern Ireland. The video captures the funeral of some important figure, showing many people who came to pay their respects, but the most unsettling part, which remained unnoticed, takes place in the background. Let's take a look. An unknown, shadowy entity with long front limbs and no legs is seen jumping from grave to grave until it vanishes into thin air. It doesn't look like an edit. A monkey? I doubt it. First, because it's Ireland, and second, why wouldn't anyone have noticed it? Most likely, this mystery will remain unsolved. But let's not get discouraged and keep moving forward.